Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is user ID tracking. So we have this definition over here. A user ID view is a special reporting view that only displays data from session in which you send unique ID and related data to analytics. Okay. So let me tell you this. If you have a website where people can log in that and makes like sense to implement user id tracking, like for example, if I am having a website, say Facebook is my website, so after people log in I need to provide them a unique user id, because if you do not then if you do not do this thing, then what will happen is, suppose I am accessing my account, my website from my laptop, say my iPad, say my some different PC, some my mobile phone, and all of my devices having the same ID. Like I am accessing the same website from different devices, and all of it are my devices. So it will count them all different users. Like this should not happen, but it is what it is. So if we provide a unique ID, then the same person with multiple devices can be reported in different as different users. If we like do not do this, but if we do this, then it will get to know that it is like the same user or it is a different user. Like I shall show you the example for this. I have just tried this, and yeah, so we have opened our Google Analytics, and let us open some another browser over here. So we have our Google Analytics here. The current user is 0. Okay, so let me open my website from my phone as well as from another browser. Okay, so we have our website over here. So yeah, we have two users in last 5 minutes. One is from desktop and one is from mobile. But it this happens because I am not assigning a unique ID to my users, because I am accessing the same website from my mobile phone and my desktop and my mobile phone. So it is counting me as two user, but I should be considered as a single user. Okay. So what we can do is, user ID tracking can help you with that, as when a user logs in with his or her account and on your website, you will send this user id from your database to Google Analytics. Okay. Like we can have this kind of login page on our website. The user can enter his username, password, and click on login. As soon as they click on login, a screen shows up that you are logged in, or login successful, sign up successful, such thing that. So so after, when we click this login, what we should do is, we should create a unique user id, and that should come from our website's account, and it is that id, user id, is sent from our database to our Google Analytics. Okay. And then Google Analytics will understand that this person is with a smartphone is same as that with a laptop. That, like what I am facing currently is, that the same person from this laptop is the same person from mobile. So I am not two users, I am just a single user. Okay. So okay, to implement this user id features, you must somehow get the user id into data layer. So what we can do is we can put that user id into data layer. Okay. And because then we will like configure it to the Google Tag Manager to take that ID by using variables and all, and from data layer, and then send it further to the Google Analytics as we have done in previous videos. Okay. And we have like, I can say, it depends on different platforms like what you are using. If you are using say custom build website, okay, then what you can do is you can ask your developers or your development team to push to create a unique user id for unique users and push it into the data layer. Okay. like like this one. So this is a sample code, like data layer dot push. This is a JavaScript code, and then you can event user data and user ID, like 123 ABC, whatever you can do. So this should be replaced with the actual user ID. So this code won't work for everyone because this user ID 123 ABC has to be unique for every user. Like for a user, it should be like say 01234 ABCD, and it should keep on changing. And also, what happens is like sometimes what we do is we put our names here. Okay, names with age, so some people think it is unique, some people put like email id here because email id is unique for everyone. Okay. But according to Google terms and services, in this field, unique item like user id should not contain emails, name, or anything like that from which you can be like we could know that who that person is. Okay. So it should only be random numbers and strings according to the Google terms and services. Okay. And if you're using WordPress like me, then you can add on some plugins. There are a lot of plugins. I will prefer Google Tag Manager plugin. So it will help you with this. This plugin will push your ID data into the data layers. Okay. So what this actually look like, my current website is not having this login info. So I have a sample one for you, like this. We have we sh- Suppose I'm using a custom build website, so we should have a API call after the login stuff, and it should push the data layer event login and user id, a unique id for us. Okay. And then this is our login event, and from here we can catch it easily with the help of Google Tag Manager that we can see. So let's open our Google Tag Manager, and as we know, to catch something or have some value, we need variables for it. So we will go to, yeah, see user defined variables. uh, Data layer, what we're gonna do is user id. So we will choose data layer variable here. Strings will be very much similar to what we have here, like user ID. Okay, and let's see. So we are done over here, and then we will be needing tag for this, and it will work with our original GA4 configuration tag. We need to click it, open it, go to fields to set, add new row, and here you need to write user underscore id, and it must be same as this because it is the default user id, default for user id. And then for value, we need to add our variables that we recently created, this variable. So it will automatically get added here. We can click on save. Yeah, we are done here. And yeah, so when we do this preview option and connect our website to it, okay. So suppose I did the login thing. I like, suppose enter my username here, password here, and click login, and then it is written as like you're logged in successfully. Then I will be seeing this login kind of event in like here, and then if I click it here, we will see the GA4 tag, the fired. Okay, so in this way we can track user ID by assigning a unique user ID to every user for all its devices, from mobile to laptop to desktop system, whatever you can use. And in this way we can track our user ID. Okay, thank you.